Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Much time Pokemon balls and doing that little teasy thing where it shakes 3 times but then the Pokemon escapes later. We finally got Deoxys. Deoxys data was added to the Pokédex. Deoxys, DNA Pokemon. This Deoxys has transformed into its aggressive guise. It can fool enemies by altering its appearance. Give a nickname to the captured Deoxys? Yes, let's call it the most difficult bastard to catch ever. Ever. And I mean that. It was ridiculous. Right. So that is all the legendaries in this game, I believe. I believe, anyway. I may be wrong. Let's have a look in the Kanto Dex. We should have all of them from the Kanto Dex. That is, we should have Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres got, and Mewtwo got, yes. The National Dex, we should have Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Deoxys. No, I didn't want to do that, I just wanted to... Is there not just like a skip through button? No, there isn't. Brilliant. Dum 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 dum. We've got a Sentret. We've got a Wooper. Right, so that's Entei, Lugia, Ho-Oh. Lots of empty spaces. Lots, and Deoxys. Right, I believe that is all the legendaries in this game then. So now there is just one thing left to do. Heal up. That would be a very good idea. Come on, hurry up, hurry. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Right. The one thing left to do is we fly up to the Indigo Plateau. Cha. We've just healed our Pokemons. What can we buy that can help us out? We might need some more revives. Maybe not. We'll take one, and that will take us to 30 revives. Max Potion, we'll get 3 of those. Otherwise, I think that's about it. That's about all we need. We'll give it a save here, a proper save, not a save state. 65 hours. I haven't actually spent that long playing it. That's because I can speed it up to 4 times speed. And it's time. It's time to take on those dreaded Elite Four again. Only this time with a much improved party. We've got Raichu in the lead. I think we want that for Lorelei is up first, isn't it? So yes, we'll want that. So, let's go. Yes, we know how it goes, Lorelei. Get through, come on. Dum dum da da dum. Last battles of the game. We are going to use a Thunderbolt and knockout to go. Oh, one hit this time. Remember that took like a half health off last time. Pillow-Schwein. I can't remember what Pillow-Schwein was. I am going to risk it. I'm going to risk bringing out my Dragonite and flamethrowering the Pillow-Swine. I trust my Dragonite. I trust you, Dragonite. I trust you, and my trust is not misplaced. Thank you, Dragonite. Cloyster, will I change? Yes, I'll go back to Raichu. Dump. Use a Thunderbolt, Raichu. Yeah, that takes it down in one hit. Jinx. Jinx is Ice/Psychic, isn't it? Who can we get away with using? It's between Dragonite, Gyarados, and Kadabra. I'm gonna trust in Dragonite again. I think that Flamethrower could serve us well. Even though Dragonite is actually weak to Ice-type Pokemon, that is what we've got to watch out for. If Jinx gets through with an Ice Beam, that could do some serious damage to Dragonite. That said damage is not forthcoming, and I will change for a Lapras back to Raichu. And Thunderbolt it. Come on, thank you. Occasional speeding up of the slow HP drain there. And that's Elite Four Lorelei. Out of the way. And I really am quite over-leveled for this. Right, he starts with Steelix, doesn't he? So we want Dragonite out first. Yes, Bruno. We know you've got a voice like Solid Snake as well. Right, use your Flamethrower again, that should take it out in one hit. Yes, there we are. The Hitmonchan, will I change? Yes, but it's will I change to Kadabra or Pidgeot? I think Kadabra. I think Kadabra is going to be the better sweeper here. I reckon, and I'm going to be risky here, and I'm going to be stupid here, but I reckon we can take it out with a Psybeam. And we can. We can take it out with our second most powerful psychic attack. Steelix, will I change Pokemon? Yes, I will switch back to my Dragonite. This Dragonite is the highest level Pokemon I've ever had in a Pokemon game. Not even kidding. I think I leveled it up far too much. It was just so easy to level up. The Pokemon in the Cerulean Cave, every move that Dragonite had seemed to have an advantage over one or the other. So every fight I could get into, I could pretty much use a move and get the EXP. That's why some of them are different levels to others, is because they just couldn't match up. They couldn't match amp. So things like Raichu didn't really have a lot. I mean, apart from it could take out Kadabras with a Thunderbolt, it could take out Golbat, but it couldn't really take out much else. And that proved to be costly. Venusaur was just the same. There wasn't really anything that Venusaur was super effective against. Who do I want to start with here? It's between Kadabra and Gyarados with Bite. I think it's got to be Kadabra. But this makes me worried. Because I know that if we don't take out Agatha in one hit, we're doomed. Come on. We need to take out this Gengar. One Psychic we need to take out this Gengar. We're faster than it, which is better than last time. What's she sending in? Crobat. That's the evolved form of Golbat, I believe. Again, we'll use a Psychic on that. We'll use Psychic. I think we've still got Ether to replace them if needs be. Gengar again. I will not change. What level is this one? Slightly higher level. Yes, much higher level. Still got it. Yes, yes, yes. Next up is Misdreavus. Should we bring out the Misdreavus next? Yes, Misdreavus. This one's a toughie. So I'm just going to go full on power in this one. I'm not sure what its defenses are. I think it might be a Ghost/Dark type. So I'm just going to try and overpower it with my high level Dragonite. Give it another Ice Beam. She's going to use a full restore, yes. Give it another Ice Beam. And it's a crit, so that takes out the Misdreavus for only 20 odd HP damage. Which isn't bad. I was really... As far as I'm aware, Misdreavus may be one of those Pokemon that doesn't really have a weakness. It may have a weakness, but it's probably not one that I've got in my party all that well covered. So, that was the battle that was really worrying me. We should be able to take this out with a Psybeam. Come on. Come on, just the one Psybeam. Good job, Kadabra. Probably won't have to use an Ether for Kadabra now, which is very good. Yes, I'm something special. You told me this last time. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to speak to you twice. Right, on to Lance. Yes, take your time, take your time. Lance. So for Lance, we're going toe-to-toe. Actually, he starts off with his Gyarados, doesn't he? I think he may start with his Gyarados. But, yeah, basically, we're just going to have to take on Dragon Pokemon with Dragon Pokemon. Which I really don't want to do, because there is a chance my Dragon Pokemon could get battered. Poor old Dragonite. But the problem is, it's only Ice and Dragon that I think is weak. That Dragon is weak to. So, we kind of have to. And that's why I got Dragonite. Otherwise we'd have been relying solely on Ice Beam, and... yeah, that's why I got Dragonite. And yes, he starts with his Gyarados. Give that a good Thunderbolt, Raichu. And speed it up, thank you. It's the only problem when you get into battling at this sort of level. It takes so long just for the HP bar to go down. Aerodactyl, that's the one that's really, really worrying me as well. Aerodactyl, I believe, now has a move that can kill Gyarados in one hit. So we have to be... That could hurt. That did hurt. We have to take it out ASAP. Use a full restore. Get a crit, please, Gyarados. Get a crit. Take your time. Come on. Oh, I didn't crit. Hyper Beam. That was a mistake. Right. Dragonite. Will I change? You bet I will. My Dragonite. Come out and meet it. Dragonite, use Ice Beam. Take your time. Thank you. Another Dragonite. Will I change? Will I fuck? Use another Ice Beam. That takes that one down. What's his last one? I swear he's changed it. Kingdra, that's it. Can we take this out with Raichu? think we may be able to. Or is it not weak to... Oh shit, I used the wrong move there. Oh well, we paralysed it. That's a bonus. Use Thunderbolt. And it's using Dragon Dance to try and get its attack and everything up. Ooh, hyper beamed into non-existence. Right, I might have to just go for a sweep here with Kadabra. Thank you, Kadabra. Thank you, ever reliable Kadabra. Need something done? Bring Kadabra in. Good old Kadabra. Yeah, we know. There's one more to face. Right, we're going to have to heal up our Raichu. And we'll heal everyone up, actually. Revive. Raichu. Take your time about it. When I was last in Celadon City, I bought lots of lemonade. So we have plenty of lemonade to go giving our Pokemon. Lemonade, lemonade, have some lemonade. Because Oscar is no pusher this time around. And I can't remember what he starts with, which is irritating. I may wait to see what he starts with and then reload. What do you start with, son? Heracross. Yes, I will have to reload there. Because Pidgeot has to come out to start with. Oh god, I hadn't taken on Lance. Had I saved? Ah yes, I had saved there. Good. Right. I just pressed the wrong load button, that's all. Nothing to worry about. Right. In we go. Yeah, we know all this. Heracross. Tough Pokemon if you don't have the right type. Heracross, I believe, is bug/fighting. That should make it 4 times effective, 4 times weak to flying type moves. There is a reason I kept Pidgeot in my party. Tyranitar, isn't that a dragon type? And as you can see, his levels, his levels aren't exactly weak, shall we say? Oh god, there's a sandstorm going on. It's Ice Beam. Oh, well, we froze it. Oh, and then he defrosted straight away. What is Tyranitar then? What type is Tyranitar? Well, I think we'll take it out on this hit anyway, so... Oh no, because he's used a full restore. Alright, let's actually... Right, well we burnt it. We're gonna have to use a max potion. That hurt. But he's burned. That's the good thing. And down he goes, right. Charizard. Will I change Pokemon? We need water type, don't we? So come in, Gyarados. See, this Charizard is actually a higher level than my Gyarados, even though I'm massively over-leveled. Use your Surf. Ooh, you really needed to take that out in one hit. Gyarados is burnt now. He's going to get a chance to heal up his Charizard, and our attacks are going to do less damage. Yeah, knew he'd use that full restore. Come on. Use a waterfall on it. Take it out. Thank you. Alakazam. Send out Kadabra. Right, come on, Kadabra. Use Shadow Ball. He's using Calm Mind. That's going to increase his special defense. That's going to mean Shadow Ball does less damage. Ouch. Full restore. Kadabra's not going to last here, is he? Nope. Right. Raichu. You're quick. You need to take it out. Thunderbolt. And a Gyarados, you stay in. And another Thunderbolt. That takes out Gyarados. All that's left now is Executor. Will I change? Yes, I will. Bring in Dragonite and be quick about it. Everyone get buffeted by the sandstorm. Dragonite, Flamethrower. And that's it, as far as I'm aware, guys. Apart from obviously leveling up to level 100 and catching all Pokemon. We'll just watch this ending again. Yes, apart from catching all Pokemon and getting to level 100, which I'm not going to do. I've spent enough time on this bloody game already. That is it. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big post game on this, you know. Pretty big post game, which is good. I like it. This brings back so many memories playing this, though. So many memories. Our new Hall of Fame team. Level 77 Pidgeot, level 88 Dragonite, level 79 Kadabra, level 73 Raichu, level 74 Gyarados, and level 70 Venusaur. I don't think we even used Venusaur, did we? No, we didn't. What a waste of time it was leveling him up. Pretty much just Dragonite, Raichu, and Kadabra were all we needed. I suppose the other two as well. It was only Venusaur that was redundant. But there we are. We're the league champion for the second time. We've beat the new Elite Four with their new Pokemon. As far as I'm aware, you can go back and challenge them anytime you like if you feel like leveling up. But other than that, I believe that's all on this game. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing it for the most part, up until I got to these sections, when it came to catching legendaries and those sorts of things. I'd enjoyed it. But yes, that's it. It is a brilliant game. It is a wonderful game. All Pokemon games are. Let's be perfectly honest. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's not pretend. These aren't kids' games. These are fun games for anyone. You know, if you're the kind of person who's like, oh, you play Pokemon, that's a kid's game, you should be playing Call of Duty instead. You really need to understand that gaming doesn't necessarily work like that. I mean, theoretically, you could say chess is a kid's game. But it's just not. You know, there's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot that goes into Pokemon too. So let's give it its credit. It's a very simple but very effective RPG game. The storylines, at least up until I'd say Pokemon Black and White were a bit more grown up, but the storylines were always very childish, and obviously it's animated in a very childish way. and you know, it's only done that way because it is available to children. It's not a kid's game, you know. It doesn't have to be anyway. That's just some bullshit perception that idiots have, and I don't like idiots. Get lots of idiots on YouTube. Hello, idiots. So yeah, I'd recommend playing it to anyone. Maybe you've got the original on your Game Boy Advance. Crack out the old Game Boy Advance and have a go on it. If not, you know, just try and play it any way you can. There are so many different versions of Pokemon, so many different ways to play it now that it's available to everyone, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it. As for what's coming up from me, I'm still doing Final Fantasy IV Advance. I've got System Shock 2 coming up. I've had a few problems with that, in terms of recording and in terms of actually being able to play it because I'm crap at it. But now that I've finished Pokemon, I'll be cracking on with that a lot more and trying to get that done. Otherwise, I haven't really got any other games planned. So if you have any requests or anything, do leave a note, leave a comment. I'll see what I can do for you. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm not very good at games. So don't expect me to... I mean, if you want to put something that requires skill down there, as long as you're doing it in the spirit of complete and utter sadism, and you're just going to enjoy watching me be tortured on it, that's fine. If you're expecting me to play something skillfully and well, just don't. You know, and just don't bother complaining that you don't like when I abuse save states and things like that. There's no point. I mean, the fact is, as I've mentioned, I've done this before. I caught that Mewtwo properly. I don't see why I should have to do it again to prove a point to people. All I'm kind of doing is showing you how I'd play it now, how I'd play it on that emulator, what I'd do, what my reactions are. And that was genuine reaction there, when I was shouting and swearing and being all angry. That was genuine. So, yeah, if you want me to play a game skillfully, you've come to the wrong place. But, you know, I'm still open to suggestions. I still want to know what you want to see me play, so get in touch, let me know what you want to see. It's open as previously on your request. I don't think you saw this last time, did you? I think I skipped through this previously nonsense. So, money, there's our money there. We have 109,597 Pokédollars. We've spent over probably $1 million. 107 Pokemon in the Pokedex, which isn't too shabby. Not too bad. 65 hours of gameplay, although as I've said, that's probably a lot less. On account of the fact that most of the time I was using 4 times speed. So, that's our trainer card. There's our old team of Pokemon. Bye-bye Pidgeot, bye-bye Dragonite, bye-bye Kadabra, bye-bye Raichu, bye-bye Gyarados, bye-bye Venusaur, and bye-bye ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back soon with another Let's Play, but until then guys, peace and so much love.